Well, hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another mental health seminar series. It's been a great week together, just learning so many incredible tips and tricks from so many incredible people right here in our community. And tonight, I am really excited. I think this is going to be one of the most advantageous conversations for you because I have Eileen from Creactive Wellness right here in Alabaster. And I know, Eileen, that you guys are full blast. You've got so many great things happening there. But I also know that for many people, this is going to be a hidden gem that they're going to discover today, that you're right here in the heart of Alabaster. And I think for what we're talking about, dealing with our mental health, you're going to be an incredible resource for people tonight. So Eileen, thank you for taking time to talk to us. And please just tell us a little bit about yourself and what's happening at Creactive Wellness. Give us a little overview of what you guys do.
Well, thank you. I appreciate this opportunity. It's just a space. I call it, it's just all the love. It's based on love. Everything in here heals me, continues to heal me on my journey of life, including, of course, mental health. So it's a place where you get to come in and you drop all of the responsibilities from outside of other people, all the conditioning that we have that makes us do some things that we do, drop the identities of like mom and dad and sister and all those responsibilities. And you get to just come in here and be you.
Yeah.
One of my sayings is learn you, live you, love you. And so that's what we do here. We have all kinds of things to help with mental health issues. We do yoga. We have a trapeze yoga class, a yin class, which is a slower class, and then a regular flow class. And yoga helps. There's some stigma around yoga, especially in certain communities. And it's really just about learning yourself, slowing down, learning your body, breathing, taking those methods to calm the mind.
Yeah. Yeah. So Creactive, you guys are really, I don't know if this is the right term, but I think of you guys as like a wellness center. Like it's a hub for, I love a lot of things that you focus on is you'll talk about the slowing down and just kind of depleting yourself of some of the stress, the responsibility, and just taking time for you, some of that self-care. I think about so many people who really go through so much. I mean, our physical well-being, our mental well-being, the stress of life. We try to be very busy with everything that we do. So with what you're offering is a chance for people to slow down. So just kind of give us an idea. Like if I were to come in and I'm like, Eileen, I'm just stressed. I just need some help to release some of this stress and I need to slow down, calm my mind. And what could I anticipate to experience like coming in? Because you guys have so many different things. You listed some of those classes. I mean, even the atmosphere of what you guys do, it's a hangout spot. You guys have food, you have like a cafe, and it's just an overall experience. So what are some of the things that maybe we could do if we connected with Creactive, just to like what we anticipate?
Sure. Well, in Creactive, the name itself is getting creative with action for wellness. And so there's a lot of different things. They have the yoga, we have art classes. You can come in and just explore creativity.
Yeah.
For a long time in my life, I wasn't creative because I was so trying to hit all the buttons and be so busy. Mm-hmm. And so come on in, you can come in, just open paint, come in, use all of our supplies. There's several of us here at a time. We can sit down with you and help organize some creative works to do. You can also, we have massage that really helps settle people down and relax them, get tension out of the body. I do Reiki as well and yoga therapy. And it's like you said, it's a great hangout place. The energy in there, we have people coming in, high schoolers come in to do yoga or just sit around and talk. We have a great deck outside to grab a cup of coffee and read a book, get away from the noise of life.
Wow.
All ages. It doesn't matter who you are. It's just love when you come in and just awesome. We have people who just come in because they know they can just sit. They don't have to do anything. They don't have to partake in any of the activities. They just have a place where they can come and be quiet.
That's awesome. And I think that's incredible. Tell us, like where you're located, a little bit about because I know you're like right in, Main Street there. So tell us a bit about how people can find you. So if they want to come by and just check it out. And I'm sure, we were talking about the place just to be able to come in and just to be in the atmosphere. So people can pop in anytime and just check it out, right? Like you can just come in and just see the place.
Absolutely. We have a really great staff. The staff is 100% on board with the mission of making, of my vision of making this a place to just come and be authentic.
Yeah.
You get to be authentic here. We have book clubs and other types of meetings here too, that people can just come in and not be judged. There's no judgment here. There's just love.
That's awesome. And you guys are located right on Main Street. What's some of the neighbors? What's some of the little landmarks around you so people know where you're at?
Well, you'll be able to see us because we're right on 31 there. We have a big fence that has a butterfly painted on it. So you can come up and take pictures with butterfly wings behind you. So it's right in the heart there. We're just the PD department, the police department is just, we're on the same side of the street, and that's about a block or two north of us.
Awesome.
So we're just right down, right in the main area. And you can just see us with the big white fence with the big butterfly on it.
That's perfect. So let me ask you a question. So from your perspective, I know that I don't think anyone would try to argue the fact that, taking care of ourselves is important. Slowing down is important. What are the things that you see that you think are probably the biggest challenge for someone that goes, Eileen, this is great that you're doing that. I'm glad this is in our city, but I don't even have time to stop. I don't even have time to. What do you say to people when they go, I don't have time to do that, or I'm too busy to do that? How do you help people begin the process of just slowing down and beginning to take care of themselves?
The favorite thing that I love to do with new people that come in, I give them space to breathe. When you just cue someone to breathe, like take a deep breath in and a deep breath, or just exhale anything out. It's amazing how their bodies just like, oh, most people have people around them that just want more from them.
Yeah.
Just want more, give me more, give me more. And when in Creactive, we help you breathe. We help you give permission to self-care.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't get that.
Yeah.
And so when you just even just talking slower to somebody, it slows them down.
Yeah.
And so it's permission to self-care. Self-care is so incredibly important. It's okay. Yes, you have family and you have these other obligations and stuff, but it's like putting the oxygen mask on. You have to put it on yourself first to really help somebody else. And so our mission is to help people understand how important self-care is. It's not selfish. It's so incredibly important. Everybody is worthy. Yeah. Everybody matters. And it's so incredibly important to place yourself number one and take care of you.
That's good. And I love what you said, because I asked Eileen tonight, I said, please tell us all about what you do. I said, because I think it's very important for just people to know this is a great resource right here in our city. And I think sometimes people think, well, I'm going to be pressured to buy this class or to do this thing. And all of those are, I mean, you have incredible things that you offer, and people can do that and encourage people to do that. But your perspective is really about the person. It's very clear that you care about people. And so to say that the first thing I do is I give people space just to begin to slow down and to breathe. So, please take advantage of what she's telling you, because it is an opportunity for you to do just what she said and slow down and take care of yourself. Eileen, for somebody that maybe goes, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to come check you out. I'm going to see what you guys are doing, but it will literally be next week. I can't get in there till next week. I've got so much going on until then. What's something that you would encourage someone to do today? Like before you go to bed tonight, here's something that you can do to help you get the best sleep you've had tonight. Like, are there some little practical things like right now at home that you would encourage somebody to say, until you can come see me, here's what I want you to begin practicing?
I have two things that I think will really help some change. First is really slow down the breath. Count 4, inhale, count 4, exhale, and increase the exhale. So after you do the exhale for a count of 4, after you do the exhale a couple times of the count of 4, extend it to 5, to 6, to 7, to 8. So just slow down the breath.
Okay.
Number 1. Number 2, notice the negative thoughts. We all have so much brain, our brains are going so fast. Notice the negative thought and change it to a positive one in that moment. And then keep repeating that over and over again. It's so much of our mental health is our negative self-talk. And so notice it without judgment or anything. Just notice it and then say something positive.
That's great. I think that's good because what you're kind of describing, if I'm understanding correctly, it's almost like slowing down enough to be self-aware and then to take control of what's happening here so that it affects everything here. I love something Zena said on our discussion Monday night. She talked about the difference between mental illness and mental health. And that, yes, there are some who struggle with mental illness, but we all cope with our mental health. And so I think some of the things that you're giving us tonight and describing are really good ways to begin grabbing the thoughts and what's happening here, slowing down to take control of your mental health.
Yeah, and I'm going to say something. I hope this comes out properly, but mental illness as opposed to mental wellness.
Yeah.
Right. And so how you can look at that is mental illness is I. Illness is with an I. Wellness is with a we.
Yeah.
And so that working on mental wellness takes opening up and having authentic relationships with others, not just stuck in your own head trying to deal with everything.
Yeah.
So take the I and make it we, and it changes mental illness to mental wellness.
That's great. Well, Eileen, I think that's amazing. Thank you for providing this place, and everybody right here, you don't have to go far, right here in the city of Alabaster, Main Street. This is an incredible resource. Go by and eat lunch. You guys have a lunch menu, right? Tell me a little bit about if somebody just wants to pop in and grab something to eat.
Yeah, we have a full cafe. So we have wonderful coffee. We partner with Adventurous Coffee Company, who makes their stuff down in Calera, so they're also local. With wonderful homemade food, great muffins and chicken salad sandwiches and stuff like that. We also do like milkshakes and smoothies and lots of cold drinks too to get you through the summer.
Yeah.
And it's just a great place to grab a cup of coffee and hang out and chit chat with us.
Yeah, absolutely. So everybody take advantage of that. Throughout the night, you have seen their website. You've seen some of the contact information so that you can reach out. So if you have questions, please reach out, let her know so that she can help get you moving in the right direction, get you plugged in and get you started on an incredible mental health journey to get herself. I love what you said, mental wellness, to get us started taking care of ourselves. So Eileen, thank you so much for taking time tonight to talk to us.
You're welcome. I appreciate you.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you so much. It's been an incredible night. I hope this has been useful for you. Please like and share this, send this on to someone else who could use this resource as well. So thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you next time.